Alright, so today I am making a fragrance that I know discolors. It's got vanillin in it. I have not looked up how much is in there. I will look it up for the cut part, but I will show you how I work with it. This one has so much vanilla that you cannot color it and have the color come through. So first, sometimes when I have a medium to higher vanilla content, I will test it to see if I can get away with color and if any of the color stays. But literally I have made like dragon's blood and certain things like that where I've colored it pretty blues or greens, and as it starts to cure, it just turns into various shades of brown black. The color just does not hold up to it. So this is one of them. So, but because of the fragrance, this is Nag Champa by Crafter's Choice from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Since the type of fragrance that it is, I tend to go a little more natural with it anyway. Oh, FYI, the reason that some of my containers are already used is because, of course, I tell hubby don't come in the house because I'm making a video, and he comes in the house in the middle of the video and yeah, messes everything up. So anybody with a husband understands. I'm just saying. So anyway, I only added my fragrance to part of my batch. I'm not going to color either part. I know that this is going to discolor a dark brown color. I've used it for a long time and it's a good scent. But so I just let the natural stuff do its thing. I don't add any color and it still ends up being a very pretty soap in my opinion. And since it's Nag Champa, it tends to speak to the people that like more of a natural take on their soap and don't want a lot of glitter, sparkles, embeds, that kind of stuff. So, and I got it reasonably thick because I will be doing a mica line. That is my one ode to color, so to speak. I do like doing a mica line with this. I think it helps separate and just gives some pretty detail to the soap. Alrighty, so just smooth it out just a little bit. I am not one of those people that gets a perfectly straight mica line. I'm just not, never been fortunate enough. Mine always looks a little crooked, a little off, and that's the way it is and I embrace it. So, and then I just do my mica line. And I am using the, I think this is a tea leaf holder. I do have the sprayers that I have other colors in, but for my mica lines I like it just a little bit heavier, so I keep sticking with the good old tea leaf tea thing holder. That is my official name for it, tea thing holder. So, alright, and you don't want it too thick because you want the layers of soap to still adhere to each other. You want it kind of just thick enough that you can still see it in finished product. So that bottom part, I'm going to turn a dark brown, and I mean dark. I will cut this soap tomorrow, but I have some cured bars, and I will show you the difference and what it will end up looking like in the long run. So, and then this top part, I did not color at all. It's just going to end up being a kind of a natural, almost a white color, because my base oils are a little whiter. They're not a real yellowish hue, so it still will maintain almost a whitish color. And the mica line will separate that. Now I have soaps that are cured that when I show you the brown of it, you'll see that as it cures, the brown can bleed into the white a little bit. What you'll see is there's just some mild discoloration of the whitish part where it meets the mica line of the underlying brown soap, but it's nothing, it's not severe. So and what I personally like to do with this one is, again, I put some little bit of gold mica on the top and I just do a swirl with it. So I'm keeping it kind of rustic, but I'm still adding my little bit of a touch to it. Because I am definitely a girl that likes color, and you know, this is my form of art. I don't draw, I don't paint. I'm not artistic like that, but I like to be artistic in my soap. Soap is my medium, so to speak. And like I said, this is nothing fancy. It's not a huge design element of the soap, but it's just to give it a little bit of a pizzazz. So I'm gonna clean her up and let her sit overnight. I will cut her tomorrow and I will show you what this looks like, and then I will also show you what the soap that I've had cured for a couple months looks like. Alright, so happy soaping y'all, and we'll cut her in tomorrow. Alright, thanks. Okay, so here's our Nag Champa from yesterday. And I promised I would look up the vanilla content on the fragrance oil, and for the Nag Champa it is 6.4%. So some of you may think, oh, 6.4%, that's not a lot. My soap won't discolor. This is what the soap looks like just 24 hours later, okay? And trust me, it will darken, and I do have bars here. I will show you what I mean, because it doesn't take much. So here you go. So you see this light, kind of a tan color. Here's our mica line. Don't make it too thick, otherwise the two layers will eventually separate sometime sooner rather than later. And then this color, I'm just going to leave the way it is. It's a white natural color, and this will help separate the colors. So just a simple, you know, kind of a two-color soap, one just by virtue of the color of the soap, and the second by virtue of the color of what the fragrance will do. Now, this is the same soap, okay? So you can also see shrinkage. I mean, isn't that crazy? Because this is a 6-month cure right here. Exact same soap. I make this soap a lot. So you can also see the shrinkage, really. It's kind of cool. You can see how much the shrinkage is after a full cure, after the water cures out. So this color will stay pretty white for a while. This is literally a 6-month cure on this one. It won't, but you see how that brown from the vanilla content of the base soap starts to creep up just a little bit. And then there's our mica line. That mica line's a lot straighter than this one. I'm never good at straight mica lines. But this is how you can kind of incorporate a vanilla content into your design. You can try and color this all day long, and this is what's going to happen. If you put blue, green, red, it's just going to end up with dark shades of brown like this. So like I said, this percentage was 6.4%, and look how dark it is. So this is the design I like to try and do, and it seems pretty popular. And I think the gold accent, which you really see in the cured soap, just kind of pops a little bit. So that's how you can kind of incorporate vanilla and fragrance oils into your design. You could color less of this and fragrance less of your batter, and then you could color the top. I do my dragon's blood like that, where the bottom is just like this, but the dragon's blood is like a red and orange color on top. So, but all right, so that's my tip for the day. Make sure your mica line stays thin so the two sides adhere, and that's about it. So happy soaping. Thank you.